Hi, this is Ai Johnson from Feng Shui Interior Consulting. How are you? Nice to meet you again. Alright, so last time we went over the basic theory of yin and yang and 5 elements. Let me talk about a little more about yin and yang theory because it's really a useful theory that you can apply to everything. So last time I introduced yin and yang theory. Some two opposing energies interact each other, but it's existing as one set, light and shadow, life and death, man and woman, yin and yang, This concept actually also works in nature pattern. For example, time. Like there's 24 hours a day and there's yin and yang in a day. For example, yang is morning, right? And then yin is night, obviously. So what that means is always night comes after daytime. There's always morning come after nighttime. It's always cycling. This is a cycle. What Taoism suggests us is live with that natural cycle. It's so basic. So that means wake up in the morning, go to bed at night, It's so basic, but I think so many people has a very irregular lifestyle. Stay up very late, after midnight and go to bed almost like in the morning. That's actually messed up the system in our body. Our body also has yin and yang. One very, very basic way to be healthy, to improve health, is to live within the nature, follow the cycle. Our body, when daytime, like from morning, during daytime, our body is very active and our temperature is higher and our performance is higher. So it's better to work during daytime, actually. And then the day turns into night, evening, and night and midnight. Our body also adjusting into like yin situation, yin condition. To rest, to recharge. So after work, go home, eat and relax and take a bath and, go to bed. But then I think so many people today, we have smartphone, computer, and I think many people go to bed with smartphone and watching YouTube till late. That could mess up our system, because it's really against yin and yang. Because in bed, we should be yin. We should be relaxed and then sleep. And our brain also needs to, relax. But then having electronic device, like smartphone, computer, iPad, they're like so yang thing. The active electronic is yang. So that could cause a sleep problem, which I actually discussed. I think I showed a part of my consultation with my client who has a sleeping problem. It was because of the imbalance in yin and yang in a bedroom. Yeah, so this yin yang theory you can use for your lifestyle, your cycle. I said just morning and daytime is yang, and then evening and night, midnight, yin, and then follow that patterns, But not only that, this yin and yang theory can be seen in seasons too, like 12 months, starting from January till December a year. It's also yin and yang. Spring season and then summer season. Like a spring, everything is growing. Green, flowers, trees, uplifting energy. That's yang. And then summer comes, hotter and it's more energetic. passionate summer. That's young, the most young season. And that's young. But then after that, yin season comes. Fall, autumn comes. And then winter. And then again, spring comes. So this is also a cycle, a year. So it's good for us to follow this seasonal pattern too. Like also eat seasonal food too. It's actually one of lucky actions if you want to be lucky and happy and healthy. Yeah, eat seasonal foods. If you know this yin and yang theory, you can apply to everything. And when you have any condition, like health condition, if you feel like too tired, so stressed out, or depressed, or some pains, maybe sinuses problem or headache, any kind of changes in your health condition or emotional condition, you should see if this yin yang balance is in harmony or not. When it's not in harmony, we tend to be sick, because the sickness start from inharmony in our body or, the cycle of nature. So please check if you're living in really in harmony. And if you're not, then you should really focus on, adjusting your messed up system, because without taking care of your health and taking care of the patterns of your living, doing Feng Shui interior design or doing Feng Shui at home doesn't work effectively for you. You have to see things holistic way, So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you today. And this 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, and metal, water. These are 5 elements cycle. You can see in seasons. It's just like yin and yang, but it's more detailed. It has character, yin and yang first, and then the energy also categorized into these 5 elements, like I said last time. And then these guys can be seen in anywhere, also in a personality and relationship too. Last time I discussed personality, yin yang's personality, like a active person or passive person or feminine person or masculine person. That was yin yang personality. But then it can be more detailed, like wood personality, fire personality, earth personality, metal personality, water personality. Each different personality can be seen in this cycle. There's actually a specific way to calculate your 5 elements. But today I'm not going to talk about it. I just want to give you like a brief idea of 5 element personality. And this personality or characteristic can be seen in anything in, human or even design, plants, food, everything can be categorized into 5 element character. So starting with wood. Wood is spring energy, so it's, like I said, it's uplifting, growing, straightforward, very positive energy. And so wood type of person love to grow, learn new things, and improve themselves. It's very positive and very energetic. And then now fire people, also like a similar, like wood, moving forward, always energetic, but very intense, more intense than wood type of people, because fire people's energy is like so expanding and so intense. Actually, I am fire person, but anyway, fire person is so inspiring, so energetic and magnetic. So that's the personality, fire person. And then earth type of person's character is, unlike wood or fire type, because wood and fire are like uplifting. It's always like moving. But then earth type of person, they're stable. They don't want to move. They don't want change. They like stability, system, security. That's the keyword actually for them. Yeah, so earth type of people. Metal people, they're more focused, condensed, so logical. They prefer thinking or planning rather than feeling or executing. They like planning and analyzing thing and calculating thing, So metal people are really logical. But then the opposite side, fire people, they're totally different. I mean, like totally opposite from metal people. They're more like passion, like emotional rather than logical, they feel more than thinking. So that's a metal type of person. Like if you're a type of the person who always think, not really taking action much, but thinking and planning, you may be a metal person. And then the metal person, next person is water type of person. Water type of person is like water. They're like, flexible. They don't want to be in one box. They want to flow. They think out of box. So they're very independent, but they don't have a structure. So sometimes they look mysterious or vague. So anyway, so each element has very unique characters, and actually everybody has everything. Everybody has 5 elements. You can calculate by your birth year, and then there's certain calculation based on your sex too. If you're female, you have to calculate this way. If you're male, you have to calculate this way. I'll put the link later. But anyway, even though you were a fire person, let's say, if the calculation says fire, it doesn't mean that you have to be fire. I mean, like you have that quality of fire energy, which is like very intensive, passionate, like, magnetic, expanding energy, but doesn't mean that you don't have any other elements. You do. You should have other elements too. Let's say your main energy could be calculated by this system. It's called Mingua. But then, because of the family you were raised by, or your culture, or your position in the society, you may cultivate it, a different character, and then you change your character depending on your role. So I'm not saying that you have to play water because the calculation says water. No, I'm not saying that. But the good thing is, it's great to know your Feng Shui 5-element character first, and then see part of your quality. Of course, you should have very detailed, different type of qualities inside you. But if you know Feng Shui personality, then you can actually use that knowledge into interior design too. Actually, there are certain materials or certain design that you feel so comfortable with or not comfortable with. That could be also influenced by these 5 elements you have in your birth. So anyway, I talked about a little more detail in yin and yang and 5 elements today. I hope it made sense to you. So that's all for today. Bye bye.